Hello children, in this video we are going to do macros in spreadsheet. Now what is macros? A macro is a saved sequence of commands or keystrokes that are stored for later use. Use of macros. Macros are especially useful to repeat a task the same way over and over again. It helps in saving time in case when same set of tasks are to be done repeatedly, like formatting or applying similar formula in similar range of data. Okay, so macros are commands that get stored and we can apply these commands on different range of cells, on different range of data, right? So let us do it practically. Okay, so here I have opened the Excel sheet here. This is my table having name of the students and their marks, right? So we have to calculate the average marks, minimum marks, maximum marks, and more than 75 marks according to the data, according to the given table, right? In all the subject means in English, average marks, minimum marks in English, maximum marks in English, and how many students have scored more than 75 in English, like this, right? So first what you will have to do, okay, we have to click on the view tab, okay, and in view tab you will click on the macros option here. So here I'm going to record the macro. So I'm clicking on the record macro. Fine. This is my macro 1, right? If you want to give any shortcut key to your macro, you can give the shortcut key here. Okay. Store macro in personal macro workbook, new workbook, or this workbook. So I want to store my macro in this workbook. So this is already selected. I'm clicking on OK. Fine. So first we are going to do the average. Average of marks, right? So here I'm using the average function and then take the range and click on enter. So I have got the average here, right? So for the other subjects, what you will do, I'll click on this and then I go to the, now first I'll stop the macro here, stop recording, stop. I have stopped it, right? Now go to the macros and view macros here. So I have macro 1, run the macro. So you have got result in Hindi. Again macro, go to the view macro and run macro like this. So you will get the result like this, right? Okay, in other two cells also. Now I'm going to record another macro now. Recording macro, macro 2. Fine, the next formula. Fine, this is my next macro. So in this I'm going to do the I want to find out the minimum number in English subject, right? So click here and then press enter. Fine. Then stop recording macro. Fine. Now for the other subjects, what you will have to do? View macro, macro 2, run. Okay. Then view macro, macro 2, run. Okay. So we have got the result. Okay. So we can do it like this. Now I'm going to create the macro for my next formula. Record macro, macro 3. Okay, so here equal to max and okay, so I have got the maximum marks here. Then we will stop the macro, stop recording, right? This is my macro 3, view macros, run, macro 3, run. Here also go, view macros, macro 3, run. So you can see we have got the maximum marks, right? So apply this in all the cells. Now next we have to find out more than 75. So here we will apply the COUNTIF function. COUNTIF range and criteria. So I am taking the range first, right? And what is the criteria? It should be greater than 75. Fine. Okay, before this I have to record the macro. So I'm going to record the macro. This is my macro 4. Okay, fine. Now COUNTIF, we will take the range. Fine. Then we will define the criteria that it should marks should be how many students should have the marks greater than 75, right? Okay, three students. So we will stop this. Okay, now go to the next cell, view macro, apply macro 4 and then run. Here I think I have not stopped it. Why it is coming here again? Record macro, this is macro 5. Okay, equal to COUNTIF function greater than 75, 3. Fine, go to this and then stop recording, right? Then go to the next cell and then view macros, macro 5, run. Okay, in again you can find out it like this. Go to the view macros, macro 5 and then run. Fine. So in this way we can use our macros formulas, right? Okay, so the next is we can also highlight marks more than 75. Okay, so here we are going to highlight the marks. So first